Even here in the Northland, that pride was shown. Talk about a rainbow connection. Trans Northland held their 4th annual Trans Joy Fest today with food trucks, live performances, and local vendors in order to celebrate the local trans community. Organizers say an estimated 1,800 people, yes, 1,800 people showed up to the park point today to have fun and enjoy what they believe in. Event coordinator Nakia Roning shares how Joy Fest is enjoyed by everyone of all ages.
My favorite part of Trans Joy Fest is it's a mix between the amazing performers that we have and just seeing the joy on everyone's faces from being here and just feeling fully included and being able to be their full selves.
Joy Fest was inspired by founder Sean Hayes' friend. The two planned the event together before Hayes' friends passed away. Event organizers say they hope to keep this annual tradition going for years to come.